Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my famous homemade southern creamy baked mac and cheese. Y'all, this recipe tastes so good. I promise if you make this recipe step by step, you're going to be the talk of the family at every reunion, holiday, and party. So if you're interested, please continue watching this video and let's bake. First, I want to start by showing you guys all the ingredients I will be using to make my famous mac and cheese, which you can find at your local Giant Eagle, Kroger, or Publix. I will be using 1 block of New York sharp white cheddar, sour cream, 1 can of Campbell's cheddar cheese sauce, heavy whipping cream, 4 state cheddar cheese, Cheddar Jack cheese, 1 stick of salted butter, 1 box of elbow noodles, extra sharp white cheddar cheese, mild cheddar cheese, and pepper jack cheese. Next, you're going to want to fill your pot up with hot water enough to cover your noodles, and then this is the time when you want to preheat your oven to 350. Then I'm going to go ahead and add salt to help keep the noodles from sticking to the bottom. Next, you're going to want to add your chicken flavor bouillon. Y'all, this seasoning tastes so good on your noodles when it's seasoned. And then you're going to just sprinkle enough to cover your top and then go ahead and sprinkle the rest in your pan. Next, you're going to take your block of New York sharp white cheddar cheese and cut it up horizontally. Then you're going to cut the pieces up into smaller ones. I usually cut up about 25 to 30 pieces. The smaller the better because you want to make sure that the blocks are fully melted when it's baking. It should look like this. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and add the entire bag of your 4 state cheddar cheese. Then you are going to only add in 1 cup of pepper jack cheese, as well as 1 cup of your mild cheddar cheese. Next, you're going to mix it up and grab 1 handful of your extra sharp white cheddar cheese. And then you're going to go ahead and mix it up as well. Now that my water is looking about ready, I'm going to go ahead and add the full box of elbow noodles. Next, you're going to take your pan that you're going to bake your mac and cheese with and grease it with some oil. Make sure you're getting around the crevices and all of the outer layer as well, even the inside, so that your mac and cheese won't stick to the bottom of your pan. After my noodles have been boiled for about 6 to 7 minutes, I don't like to overcook my noodles because they're going to be baked and I don't like soggy noodles. Then you're going to drain your noodles and put your noodles back into the pot you boiled your noodles in. Next, you're going to want to grab 1 stick of salted butter and cut it up into small cubes. I do this so that my butter can melt thoroughly in my noodles. And then you're going to want to sprinkle your butter cubes on top and add in paprika. I do a judgment call on how much paprika I add, but me personally, I add as much paprika to cover the top. And then I'll go ahead and add a little bit of salt, not too much. And then you're going to want to add in your pepper as well, following your chicken flavor seasoning, and sprinkle that seasoning on top as well. Next, you're going to want to stir until your butter is melted. I suggest stirring flips way instead of the push way so that you're not mushing your noodles. Next, you're going to want to add in your New York sharp white cheddar cheese cubes that you cut up earlier. Stir until it starts to get melted. You don't have to keep stirring, but stir until you see that it's melting. And then you're going to want to add in your sour cream. Since it comes in 14 ounces, only squeeze about 8 ounces, and then that should be good. And like I said, you want to flip stir and not push stir so that your noodles aren't mushing together and becoming soggy and falling apart. But I stir until my sour cream gets fully coated on my noodles like this. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and add the entire container of your cheese mixes, which should be your 4 state cheddar cheese, your pepper jack cheese, and your mild cheddar cheese, and just go ahead and stir thoroughly until it starts melting. It's not going to melt all the way, but just stir until it's covered. Next, you're going to want to add in your 1 can of cheddar cheese sauce. When you add in your cheddar cheese sauce, make sure you are hitting the bottom of your can so that all of the cheese sauce comes out, because some still be hot in there, y'all. And you're going to want to flip stir again. Like I said, do not push stir. You do not want mushy, soggy unformed, undefined noodles. Flip stir, please. And it should look like this, y'all. It's already creamy, and I didn't even add in the cream yet. Next, you're going to want to add in your heavy whipping cream. You're going to add in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. The reason why I use heavy whipping cream instead of milk and eggs is because milk and eggs give it that bitter, dry taste, and heavy whipping cream give it that creamy taste and that creamy richness in mac and cheese. Now, you're going to want to stir it up. Me personally, I usually add in another half cup of heavy whipping cream because I love when my mac and cheese is creamy. So when you stir it up, you'll be able to tell if you need more heavy whipping cream or not. And right here, as you guys can see, I'm adding in more heavy whipping cream just because I love that extra creaminess. Next, you're going to want to scoop out your mac and cheese and put it in the same pan that you grease your pan in, and then space it out so that it's all in the crevices and it's all even. Next, you're going to add in the full bag of your Cheddar Jack cheese. Make sure you cover it up because this is what gives it that layer of crispiness on top. Next, you're going to add in, sprinkle some pepper jack over your Cheddar Jack cheese so that it can give it that more of that smokiness taste. And then you're going to cover your pan with aluminum foil, but please make sure it's room in between your cheese and the foil so that it don't stick to your foil. Next, you're going to set your timer for exactly, y'all, 30 minutes, no more or less. Set it for 30 minutes. And then once it comes out after 30 minutes, you're going to take your aluminum foil off. This is what it should look like after 30 minutes. No, this isn't finished. We are going to add the next steps. Next, you're going to add a layer of paprika on top of your mac and cheese. This gives it that extra smokiness that adds a nice flavor to your mac and cheese when you bake it. And then you're going to go ahead and add a coat of parsley as well. This is what it should look like after you put your paprika and parsley. Next, you're going to set your timer and put your mac and cheese in the oven for another 30 minutes, y'all. Only 30 minutes, uncovered with no foil this time. This is the final touch, y'all. After 30 minutes of me putting it in the oven without no foil, this is what it looks like. This is how it should come out. Please, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know if you tried this recipe at home, for your party, for a family reunion, for the holidays. Guys, you are going to love this. Your family is going to love this, and you're going to look forward to this meal every time. I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.